Yeah, Deandre, down here. Deandre, how tough is this? You know, you guys got to a place that probably very few people saw you guys get into, and then to get here and be up 2-0 and not be able to close this out. What's the feelings, emotions right now?
The team emotion, everybody's down. But individually, this is just the beginning. You know, as a young player like me and some of the guys on my team, we know what it takes now. And that's all I'm going off of, to be honest. I mean, nobody really expect us to even, be here. I know people talk about, injuries with other teams and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we playing ball. And, I'm just really happy how the guys, had a wonderful season, playing together to bring us, to get us where we are today. But at the same time, we feel it. It leaves a little bad taste in your mouth. But at the end of the day, this is just the beginning, man. This is my third year, and I'm already fiending,
Quick follow. Just the impact that Chris had on you guys this year. What did it mean, and what did it mean for this team for him to be here and to make this kind of run?
I mean, he brought us all the way up here. We know the type of detail we have to really emphasize. To have consistency, to play at the level like this, and the type of competitor he is. It was contagious. Knowing your opponent, knowing what the team like, knowing what teams throw at you, things like that. CP added to everybody's, arsenal.
D, going back to Chris, what did you learn from him? And I know it's early, but do you start recruiting him back now?
I mean, hopefully. At the same time, man, he taught everybody a lot, but mainly just coming to play, coming to compete, and just approaching the game the right way with consistency, approaching it, in a way where there ain't no mishaps, almost try to be perfect,
Next question to Kellen. Go ahead, Kellen.
Hey, Deandre, Devin was saying, expectations now, championship basketball, no less. How much do you anticipate that helping you through some of the lows of seasons that can produce now that you know what it takes to get here, and what Devin was saying, to get past that?
I think that was the first thing I told Book once we got in the locker room after we got off the floor. I walked over to him and said, this is just the beginning. Now we know what we need to do, and no less. We're gonna keep each other accountable for the rest of our careers, together. And so is Mikhail and Jay Crowder and all the other guys on the team as well.
Gina?
Deandre, when you say we now know what it takes, what does it take to kind of take that next step and to get over the hump?
Basically, everybody laying it all on the line. Tip my hat off to Milwaukee, because everybody that checked in, even if they didn't check in, they wanted to die on that court, and that's what I felt. That's what it takes. Everybody got to give it their all. When it comes to this, especially when it's the last game.
Final two questions. Go to Mark first.
Deandre, when you're saying this is just the beginning, where do you think you made your biggest leaps this season? How do you build off of that?
My consistency on defense. I think this series I got caught up in some foul trouble, but throughout the whole playoffs and finals, I think I stepped up on my defense where, whatever the team's throwing at us with their offense, I can adjust, whether it's smalls or bigs that can, pop or put it on the ground as well. Just making sure I'm on the floor longevity at a time, especially when teams go small.
Final question to Dave.
Deandre, not even for the challenge for you individually, but as a team, sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the opposition. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a wonderful series. What can you say about what it was like to face him with the title on the line?
I mean, it was fun. Just like any other matchup, I faced. I think this is the most time I've ever seen Giannis. But yeah, man, it was fun. I love competing. I love the challenges, man. But I just wish I could win. But at the same time, it was fun. I learned a lot. Just with consistency, man. When it comes to this thing called competing, you can't really have any mishaps. At this high level.
Thank you.